every Wasteland buddy! That sounds familiar, doesn't it? But this time we're not in the capital Wasteland, we're not in NCR territory, we're in an alternate Wasteland, in another alternate timeline. This Wasteland 2 is the successor to the original Wasteland game by Konami, and the Wasteland franchise is actually over 20 years old. And then sometime after that, Wasteland had a baby, and its name was, you guessed it, Fallout. So anyway, I'm showing you my desktop right now because I'm actually downloading it from Steam. I decided to buy it. It's $60, but it's kind of an alpha build, which means there's going to be some bugs and other screwiness. And it was just released today, and today is, yesterday, I'm sorry. Today's the 14th, and it was released right around midnight on the 13th. So here's the Steam page, or the community page for Wasteland 2. And what always irks me is how the community page never tells you that you actually own it. It says add to cart. Well, what the hell? I just bought it and I'm downloading it, and I'm going to show you I'm downloading it. It's right there. See? In fact, I'm going to be done downloading it pretty soon because I'm literally sucking it right off of the Steam server at that speed. Alright, so anyway, what else do you need to know? Well, you should know that this is just raw idiotic footage. I haven't played the original Wasteland, but what's cool is that the original Wasteland comes with this license. So I bought this, the original soundtrack came along with it, other goodies, and it's just like a whole package of stuff. I'll check it out later on. Here's a few of the screenshots, and I think I'm actually narrating this after I recorded it, and I think Steam crashes right here. Yeah, it does. So now we're just going to stop yakking and let's hop right into the game. Now, by the way, this is a turn-based role-playing game. It's kind of a turn-based tactical isometric game, but it's a 3D isometric, so we kind of call it like 2.5D. So it's not first-person perspective. It's kind of, it's like half top down. Okay, I'm gonna go into the options and show you a couple of things you can change. We actually can't go into display because something screwy is going on with that. I don't think they've got that debugged yet. But anyway, I did select my resolution. It's 2560 by 1440, so this is a 1440p video. And of course, Wasteland 2 isn't particularly graphics intensive. The graphics look nice, but it's not, it doesn't have a lot of demand on a GPU, so 1440p is fine. In fact, we might as well even do 4K resolution, which is 2160p. Okay, let's start the new game. Alright, here we are. This is the party selection, and this is also a party-based, turn-based game where you have up to 4 teammates. In fact, I think you always have 4 teammates. So you can pick one of the cookie-cutter characters. It kind of explains the class. You know, like this, you see Slick is a negotiator. Hey, I know a Slick. There's Big Bart, who's a bruiser. I call him a butcher, but you can also create a custom class, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. Alright, so we start with attributes. This will feel a bit like Fallout 2. It'll feel more like Fallout 2 than Fallout 3 and New Vegas. So there's, this is sort of like the main attributes. So I'm going to add one attribute to each of these. But you'll see what I do down here in a minute. I'm going to add, I think I'm going to add 2 to intelligence. Yeah, and then you can read over to the right what each of these attributes do. It's kind of intuitive. It's what you would expect. You know, speed is obviously speed. Strength will give you more, and it does explain how it buffs your skills. How it buffs the gameplay. Yeah, movement per action point, and there are action points for every turn. You know, we don't actually have like a VATS system. That would be cool, but it's kind of like a, you know, choose your target per turn, and then that's the kind of turn-based combat there is. So now we have to distribute points into skills. Think of these as perks. So I think for this this dude here, I'm going to choose yeah, see, there's 12 total points. These knowledge skills are more like intelligence-based skills. So all kinds of things like cool gameplay mechanics, like disarming mines, picking locks, cracking safes, demolition. I'm a demolition man, and I'm sure that's what I choose. Yeah, I'm gonna add 2 to that. Now, by the way, if you want to start the demolition tree, then you have to spend 2 points, and I think that's true for everyone in the initial phase of picking one of these. Okay, and there's general skills, which is kind of like crafting and healing, stuff like that, blocking. See, there's weaponsmithing. Am I going to add that? I think I do, yeah. Remember, I'm narrating this after the fact, so I'm kind of watching what I did and explaining to you what the hell's going on. I don't think I choose perception. No, I wait until later. If you look on the right, perception is kind of like not telekinesis, it's kind of like clairvoyance. It kind of points things out in the wasteland to you, so you know what to look at and what to investigate. I think I choose energy weapons. Yeah, I found energy weapons up there. Can't get enough damn energy weapons. And I should have chose something that I don't normally do, like brawling or something. That would be fun. Because when you're melee, you do need a way to use your melee skills when you're right up in someone's face. Okay, and then what do I do here? I think I choose lockpicking. All right, general skills, and then I've got 2 left, and I think I'm going to choose field medic. Yep, I'm going to do it. Do it! Oh, I was reading it. Oh, I think I got bored with that. Field stripping is interesting. You can break stuff down to their components and then reuse them to build other stuff. That's a lot of fun. By the way, there's over 150 kind of weapons in this game. I don't know if they're all in this alpha build. Okay, now it's time to name the character. What do you think I'm going to call him? Senor Pantalones. And don't worry, I'm not going to type a biography. I'm just going to say do it later. Okay. Russian. I'm a Russian non-smoking atheist. There we go. And then I'm also male. I hope I clicked the male button. I never thought of that, actually. Oh yeah, I also changed my age. Yep, I picked male. Alright, so there's an avatar that lets you kind of visualize your character at a glance, like on the screen. So I've already chosen the avatar. Now you can choose what your 3D version of the character looks like, in the actual animation. So I'm kind of zipping through this really fast. It's like quadruple time right now. It's like, no. And I think I settle on like one of those tattered Wastelander looks. See, like that. There I am. Disheveled white hair, strapping around my legs, and there you go. Now I'm going to assemble the rest of my team. Mr. Pantalones is the lead. I think I choose Slick, don't I? No, I don't. I choose... Oh yeah, you can also go into each of them and find out what their attributes are. They're all cookie cutter, but then you can look and see how they were customized. Now you could customize 4 individual people if you really wanted to, but that takes an awful lot of time. So there, see, I added Cold Eye. He's a ranger, and then I added Demolition Lady. See, she's the cherry bomb. And then I add a healer, a combat medic, and her name is Pills. You'll see up there. Yeah, I wasn't interested in Bear. She's probably like bears from Siberia, huh? Anyway, by the way, this timeline, in this timeline, there was a nuclear war in 1998, and it actually happened by a meteor storm, which many countries mistook as incoming ICBMs from other, nukes from other countries. So then that sparked a nuclear war. It was something totally innocuous as a meteor shower sparked a nuclear war. So that's where we are now. All right, so here's the loading screen. Now that I assembled my team, it's time to pop right into the game and start being a total idiot because I haven't played the original Wasteland, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be quiet for a little while and I'll just kind of show you some of the gameplay. This is the first character that we meet, and there's our first glimpse of the animation and everything.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a desert ranger.
Mm-hmm. And then it took me a few seconds to realize how to react to him. Yeah, there.
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us. Here I am sending you on a mission that already got one ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the desert rangers are spread a little thin right now. There are no more experienced hands to spare. The next generation is going to have to lead the charge.
I'm going to have to bump up the voice volume, and I'm going to have to reduce the music volume a lot.
Are you walking away from me, recruits? I'm not done talking. Stop right there and listen up. Much better. Now your mission, I know you're going to be tempted to hunt for Ace's murderers along the way, and if you find them, good. But your priority, however, is finding that signal. Vengeance for Ace's death is not as important as assessing this threat to our security.
Okay, we need to find a signal. And what the hell, how do we do that? Let's find out about the signal. Yep.
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
Did you notice how the game mutes the music when someone's talking? That's a good touch, but...
Where the heck do you think you're going, recruits? I know you're eager to get out into the field, but I haven't told you where you're heading yet. Now settle in and listen. The place where Ace was found is about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map. You'll start your search for the repeaters and the logbook there.
Repeaters? Okay, there's the radio tower. See, that's the Citadel. Funny how it's also called the Citadel, huh? Don't worry, but there's no Brotherhood of Steel in this one.
Now you know where to go.
Okay, so, let's go. Goodbye. All right, now, I like this readout, or this printout over here. It kind of gives you the entire history of all of your conversations and all of your interactions. That's something that Fallout doesn't have, and I really like that printout. And I believe it was in the original Wasteland, if I'm not mistaken. Just a more primitive interface. Oh yeah, I was kind of pissed off at the music, so I turned it down here, which is a good thing to do. I like the voice acting in the game, so I'm definitely going to move that up, or bump that up. Okay, see, so you can look around and examine stuff. I also like how the keyboard and the mouse cues pop up in the top center. It kind of explains to you what you should click. That's something I really like. That's also what Witcher does. You know, Witcher doesn't hold your hand much, but it does give you clues as to what keyboard and mouse combos you should be using. Okay, that's a gravestone. Nothing. It wouldn't be a wasteland without a cemetery every 100 feet, right? Okay, so, oh yeah, by the way, if you notice on the right, there's a little watermark that says early beta, so there's never any misunderstanding that it's going to be buggy, and it is a bit buggy. Okay, so, yeah, we can't go in there yet. I think that's a big shop, or a big, yeah. So we can't go in there until we finish the tutorial, and we are essentially doing the tutorial now. This is to find a radio tower and investigate the radio signal. So, okay, let's keep moving. I'm right-clicking my mouse, by the way, to send it, to send my team to a particular spot. That's quite a common keyboard combo. Okay, and now we pop out into the wasteland, and this is how you move about the wasteland. It's essentially, there's squares. Sometimes you might be more familiar with hexagons.
Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in.
Okay. Hello.
Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working.
All right.
I'll be your dispatcher from here on out. I also wanted to give you a little heads up on your water situation. If you've all got full canteens, you should have enough water to reach the place where Ace died with plenty to spare.
Yeah.
But if you're going to go exploring, you'll want to fill up again at any oasis you can find.
Okay.
Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater units Ace was carrying. We must, of course, bring Ace's killers to justice. But right now, that's secondary to discovering the location of that signal.
Okay, we have to find the radio tower. Okay. So it's important to stay in contact
that all
with you?
teams stay in radio contact with me here at the base.
Okay.
We get distress calls from all over our jurisdiction and sometimes beyond.
Yeah.
Towns or farms or mines being attacked by raiders, mutant beasts, what have you. We field those calls here and then dispatch whichever team is closest to the problem.
Okay. Well, that sounds good.
10-4, Echo 1, carry on. Ranger Command out.
Okay, that's all for now. Now let's take a look at the map. It is almost due west, slightly to the north, so let's start traveling. You have to close and then you have to kind of pick your moves, and it tells you how much water you're going to suck. It takes me a little while to get the hang of it. So anyway, yeah, so come on, you can do it. There you go. And then there's... What the hell am I doing? I don't know why I did that. Oh yeah, and then the movement or the key and mouse combos pop up in the upper or the top center, so it's kind of easy to figure out. All right, and by the way, if you right-click any of these, okay, so we ran into an ambush cross country, so we have to enter attack mode. So now you get to see how the combat mechanics work. Okay, let's go in, and I think I skipped through this load screen pretty well. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That only took a second. Yeah, the load screens are quite long for some reason. I don't know why they're so long. This is how an encounter looks. All right. So we know that there's 4 of us on the team. Somebody just went their turn first, so now it's Cold Eye's turn. And he's got, what, an HR 1871? Okay, fine. And do it. You've got a certain number of action points. Everyone has a different number of action points, so you have to spend them wisely. I think you can get an idea of how many action points you're going to use. So you can use action points to reload, or move, or shoot, or fart, or shart, or anything you want to do. Okay, now there's this moron. Ouch. The only, I never have been a fan of turn-based battles because it just seems a little silly that like one person is running at a time, and then it's so technical. But see, and then I wish I could just take out. I wish I had like a machete or something. In fact, I think they do, but I just stick to firearms in this first battle because I had. This is my first time ever doing battle in Wasteland series, so I'll just stick to guns for now. I'll figure out all the more important stuff later. So you can target anyone. I'm not sure what the 70% is. It's not health, it's something else. I think you can see their health. Yeah, see, it's the health in kind of like middle center under the under the character's title. Yeah, that's how you do it. So you can tell if he's almost dead. There, death. Good. Well, he deserved it. And okay, so that's the end of his turn. So I think if you click reload, that means you're going to reload in the next turn. So you have to kind of plan that out. Okay. See, this looks a little goofy. You wouldn't be shooting him with the HR 1871 at point blank range like that, but it worked. And we've still got 2 of them left, I think. Yep. And I don't think I can shoot that guy because the car's in the way. Oh, missed. And it doesn't always tell you that your line of sight is obscured. No, it isn't, because he can shoot. Okay, Cherry Bomb. Blow someone up. How about this guy? He's in full health, so I don't think we're going to get him the first time. And where's she got? A double barrel shotgun. Oh, yeah. If you notice, earlier I switched her ammo type, and I made her use, or the firing type, so now she used both barrels. And then I also, nope, I don't think he has a different firing type. What do you think of that? Shot her in the back. And there's 2 left, and then we're done. No, I can't. Yeah, so I have to reload. I choose. Oh no, it's her turn again. Okay. There. See, so I move up farther so I can reach him. So I think my line of sight was obscured. Okay, I've had about enough of that. Oh, and then, yeah, you really have to plan your movement because you can run out of action points and then you screw yourself. See, now he's at point blank range, but luckily Cherry Bomb is right there, so load both of the barrels. Oh no, she reloaded. See, so that's the end of her turn. You really have to watch those reloads. Oh no, I think there's 3 of them left still. Good grief. See, right behind me. I don't think you're gonna last very long with this HR. Come on. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, I decided to take care of him first. Good, because he was almost dead. And now what? I'm not going to be able to hit again. Yeah, I have to end the turn. Okay, now she can turn around and blast him. He's in full health, so we're going to have to... There we go. She had to reload, so she only got 1 shot in that time. Oh, that's so stupid. We're at point blank range just shooting each other in the face. Yeah, they do have to improve that. You know, even the first Wasteland, I know for a fact, had that ridiculous feel to it, where you can just stand there pointing your gun in each other's faces at point blank range and just blow people's heads off, and then they're still standing. Oh, come on. I think that's the end of the turn. Yeah, so... And I'm also checking to see how much health we have. So it turns out that Cherry Bomb is almost dead. We have to watch that. We really have to watch that. See, Cherry Bomb, almost dead. And now I think we've only got 2 more? Nope. Yeah, 2 more. I don't know what's going on here. No, 1 more. 1 more. That's mine. So it's just the person over to the left. I think it takes me a little while to figure out she's the only one left. Yeah, by the way, you can rotate your view anytime. Ooh, that texture looked terrible. They have to improve that. Alright, dead. Alright, so we didn't do too bad. Cherry Bomb almost died. But remember, you can bandage yourself up, you can heal. What's her name? Band-Aid? I can't remember her name. We have a combat medic on our team, so we can have, oh yeah, pills. We can have her slowly regenerate people because she has that skill. And I didn't realize it before, but I should have been clicking over to the left because I think the primary skills are to the left, and then you can hotkey the skills that you choose. See, you can see she's working on first aid. And I think she's working on there. Yay! So now I think Mr. Pantalones... Oh, no, that was someone else. Yeah, now I'm fixing Mr. Pantalones. No, actually, Mr. Pantalones is still all screwed up. There we go. Yeah, 13 out of 22 hit points. And then, of course, as you gain levels, I think the whole team gains levels at the same time, or maybe each individual character does. Then you'll be able to start allocating more into skills and hit points and whatnot. Alright, I'm showing you how the looting works. You could take all, but you know, I'm sure you can become over encumbered very quickly. So you really need to have all 4 of your characters pick up loot. Like, you can't just assume you're one person just sucking up all the loot in the Wasteland. It'd be nice if there was a way to distribute the loot evenly amongst your 4 characters so you don't have to keep going into other people's backpacks. See, now I'm going into her backpack. So anyway, you get the idea. I think this is a good place to end. Yeah. Alright, so I hope you like this first idiotic footage of Wasteland 2. Remember, this is the early beta of Wasteland 2, so there's going to be some weird quirks, and you'll see some bugs. But I'll upload random footage, like every couple hours that I'm playing the game. It's not going to be a continuous walkthrough. So we're going to be bouncing around a bit. All right. So if you like this, you can subscribe to my channel, and you'll get all these Wasteland 2 videos in your inbox, and of course Fallout 3, Skyrim, BioShock, all kinds of good stuff. Okay. Follow me on Twitter, and then you'll get an alert whenever I upload something. And click the like button if you liked it. That helps me out a lot. And add a comment too. We'll see you next time in nowhere else than the Wasteland. Thanks for watching.